jungle road was supposed to be empty. Just another delivery. Just another stop in 1,000 forgotten places. But not today. As the truck rounded the bend, the brakes shrieked. Dust rose like smoke. And in the middle of the path lay a dying elephant, emaciated, motionless, breathing in slow, shallow gasps. She looked like she had already given up, and any other driver would have kept going. But Arjun stopped. And what he did next would change everything. Arjun Singh had been a trucker for 11 years. From coal to rice sacks, he'd driven it all. On this day, he was hauling PVC pipes to a village 3 hours out. He had never been late before. But fate had other plans. He saw her about 100 feet away. A gray mountain lying motionless in the road. Log, he whispered to himself. Or, no. As he stepped closer, the weight of the situation dropped on him like a brick. It was an elephant. Not dead, but close. She was bleeding from her legs. Her ears were tattered, and her breathing was slow. Arjun radioed base. No response. He called forest control. No signal. He was alone, and so was she. He poured some water into a steel bowl he used for lunch. He slid it under her trunk. Nothing, but then, her eye twitched, just slightly. She was alive, and Arjun made a choice. He wasn't going anywhere. There were rules for truckers. Don't stop. Don't intervene. Deliver on time. But something told Arjun this moment was bigger than rules. He went to his truck, pulled out the canvas tarp, and made a shelter above her. She was overheating under the afternoon sun. He soaked his shirt and placed it on her forehead. Still nothing. His food, he left it. His water, poured it slowly along her trunk. She still didn't move, but Arjun stayed. An hour passed, then 2. The jungle was silent, but Arjun, he sat beside her, talking gently. He named her Rani. It meant queen. She deserved that, he thought, even if she never got up again. By sunset, a small motorcycle buzzed down the road. Behind it, villagers. Arjun had walked 6 kilometers to a tribal settlement. He begged for help. They didn't ask questions. They just followed. Now, children were bringing water in old bottles. Elders whispered prayers. Someone called a forest vet. And he came. Dr. Mehra, a wiry man with tired eyes. He examined her. Dehydrated, injured, probably abandoned, maybe poisoned. He pulled out syringes. Arjun winced watching. But Rani didn't even flinch. She's close, the vet whispered. But there's a chance. Arjun's eyes filled with tears. For the first time, he believed there might be hope. Night fell, and with it came silence and fear. Would she make it through the night? Rani's breathing had slowed even more. She twitched once, then again, then stillness. The vet shook his head. She's slipping. Arjun leaned down, whispered into her ear, "You're not alone, Rani. We're here." That's when she exhaled, a loud, guttural breath. Her trunk lifted an inch. The vet's eyes widened. "She heard you," he said. "She's still fighting." The villagers cheered softly. No one slept that night. They took shifts soaking. Cloths in water, pouring drops into her mouth, and by morning, Rani's eyes were fully open. It took 3 days to get her to the sanctuary. A crane lifted her gently. The roads were cleared, and Arjun rode in the escort vehicle, tears in his eyes. At the rehab center, it wasn't easy. She collapsed twice, refused to eat, but Arjun visited every day, spoke to her like an old friend, and slowly, she responded. She leaned toward his voice, ate from his hand, even rumbled softly when he entered. Weeks passed, then months, and one morning, Arjun came in with a banana leaf, and Rani stood up, not for food, not for fear, but for him. The bond was real, unbreakable, sacred. 2 months later, Rani began acting strangely. She refused food, paced, trumpeted in the middle of the night. The vet checked her again. "Impossible," he whispered. "She's pregnant. No one could believe it. But the jungle has its secrets, and life always finds a way." 3 weeks later, under a full moon, Ronnie gave birth to a baby girl, tiny, wobbly, eyes full of fire. They named her Choti Rani, Little Queen. When Arjun arrived the next morning, Rani nudged her calf toward him as if to say, "You helped me live. Now meet the one who will carry me forward." Not every story ends in tragedy. Sometimes, when you stop, when you help, when you believe, miracles happen. Arjun lost his delivery contract. He was fired for delaying essential goods, but he gained something greater, a legacy, a life, a friendship forged not in words, but in kindness. So the next time you see someone suffering, animal or human, don't look away, because the ones who stop are the ones who change the world. If this story moved you, comment below. I would have stopped too. Share this story with someone who believes in kindness. Subscribe to The Kind Paw for more true rescue stories like this.